Usually, shock-proof soap opera fans are puzzled and angry at what happened to Patsy Pease of Days of Our Lives. Over Christmas, she was replaced as Kimberly Brady on the show shortly after her character had begun to have a mental breakdown. Now, Patsy tells us no soap writer could ever match the horror she experienced in real life. Here today is the inside story.
Papa, hi.
Jimmy, darling. Oh.
8 months ago, actress Patsy Pease made a triumphant return to Days of Our Lives. Pease had left the show on which she had been a regular for 8.5 years to enter a mental health facility to try and come to terms with her horrifying childhood.
I'm a survivor of ritual torture and have episodes of flashbacks. And Days has been aware of this ever since it started happening about 2 years ago.
Patsy had suppressed memories of her psychotic mother, whom she says physically, mentally, and sexually abused her during her childhood. But it wasn't until Patsy had married and had 2 children of her own that her painful past began to surface. She left her show and sought treatment and returned to Days of Our Lives 4 months later. Patsy says the producers were fully aware she still had problems to overcome.
They did permit me to come in instead of 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock. And that was a big plus because usually my nights are spent talking half the night, screaming some parts of it, waking up different places in the house, not knowing how I got there.
Let's not kid ourselves, Shane. There are scars, and they deserve time to heal, so...
In spite of her continuing problems, Patsy continued to work. Ironically, her character on Days was given a multiple personality disorder, and Patsy says her bosses told her her work was Emmy caliber. But right before Thanksgiving, her flashback symptoms continued.
And I was doubled over in my dressing room. My husband was there. And I was breaking out, alternating hot and cold sweats, the spasms, uncontrollable crying, and my jaw would move. So it became obvious to even my hard head that I was incapable of doing my job.
The producers of Days of Our Lives decided to replace Patsy and have another actress continue in her role. Patsy says the love and support of her husband, Robert, and their 2 children has helped her get through the disappointment of it all.
I didn't mind being fired so much as I minded not one note of hope you feel better. Are you okay?
Patsy admits she's still trying to recover from the abuse she suffered at the hands of her mother. And right now, she's not thinking about resuming her career, but Robert says do not count Patsy out.
Most people who go through these kind of things don't survive, and I'm amazed that not only has she survived, but she's dealt with all of this stuff and has come through stronger and continues to come through stronger all the time.
We contacted both NBC and Days of Our Lives, and neither had any comments about Patsy Pease's dismissal.